Hello everyone and welcome to the Transit Nomad family, checking out transit action and enjoying Singapore's buses at work. Before we get started, I'd like to let you know that I'm currently in East and Southeast Asia for a few months, and during this time I'm recording lots of exclusive content comparing many different cities in the region to help you decide which ones you should visit, while also saving you time and money with practical tips on how to get the most out of your trip. For example, Singapore is one of the most expensive destinations in the world, but I know a way how you can save hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars when visiting Singapore, and it's not something that others talk about on YouTube. So head over to buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad using the link below and donate any amount of your choice, no matter how big or how small, to get access to my most helpful exclusive content on Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Hong Kong, and many other cities in Asia, Europe, and the United States. With that being said, we are currently located at Woodlands Transit Center, which is one of the biggest transit hubs here in Singapore. There are many different bus routes and a couple of MRT lines intersecting here, making it a very popular destination and transit hub that both residents and visitors use on a daily basis. During peak hours and off-peak hours, it's always kind of busy here. Right now we are in the middle of the day, so it's off-peak, but you can still see a lot of buses passing by, and when I was checking out this spot, I figured this would be a great place to record a little video and show you what it's like over here. One thing that I wanted to point out is that I was surprised to find out that in addition to regular single-story 12-meter buses and double-decker 12-meter buses, Singapore also has some 18-meter bendy buses running on some city routes. For example, route number 912, I saw some bendy buses, articulated bendy buses running on that route. I'm not sure we'll be able to see it today, but we are standing in front of that stop where they might pull up at some point if we are lucky. Whenever it starts raining in Singapore, which it happens a lot, it sometimes forces my camera to shut down. Even though it's supposed to be waterproof, it's still messing up with the touch screen and things like that. So I do apologize if the video gets interrupted unexpectedly. And it looks like we are looking at a bendy bus, a MAN bus, German brand, I believe, right here, passing by on line number 858, like the area code in San Diego, where I spent many years of my life. And also on the top, we see an MRT train that just pulled up to pick up passengers. I'm not sure exactly which line that is. I believe there are a couple of lines intersecting and passing by here, if I'm not mistaken. But as you can tell, it is a very cool transit hub with lots of action. And for transit enthusiasts and public transportation lovers, this is definitely a great destination. If you are visiting Singapore, you can look it up by typing in Woodlands Station or Woodlands Transit Hub or Woodlands Interchange. Please do not confuse that with North Woodlands Station or South Woodlands Station. Those are the stations here also in this neighborhood, not too far away, but the one with this major hub, which is probably the biggest or one of the biggest transit hubs in Singapore, is called simply Woodlands. And there are lots and lots of different buses here. I really enjoyed looking at that. And right now we are like in this pause before lots of buses hopefully start appearing. You can see 1, 2, 3, and you can see so many different bus brands operating here, including European and Asian, Chinese buses, different kinds of models. I don't even know some of them, but it's really cool to witness this. And also the color of these buses is lime green, which happens to be my favorite color. So it gives me double or triple pleasure just looking at these buses. There are so many things to do in terms of sightseeing in the city. So many different neighborhoods, Little India, Chinatown, Gardens by the Bay, Botanical Gardens, Financial District, so many places to explore. Sentosa Island, there is a huge list of places to visit. Orchard Street. and I need to be visiting them, but I can't leave this transit hub. That's what happens when you like public transportation, when you like buses. And if you realize that this is one of your main passions, you just allow this to slow you down a little bit and capture the action when you see it in front of you. And I'm not complaining in any way. I'm lucky to have a partner who can understand this and doesn't mind that sometimes I need to take a look at the transit, and she enjoys it too. So it's a win-win, and it's great for both of us. Let's see what other buses we might be able to witness right now. MON bus on line 912B. Let me zoom it in so we can get it in a close-up as well. As you can tell, the actual station is indoors to help people hide from rain and hot temperature. It is very hot here. You need to make sure that you use sunscreen and bring your hat, and maybe bring a portable fan, and prepare to be spending some time indoors to hide from the heat, because it does slow you down, it does get you tired. So for that reason, I believe they have the buses pulling up outside, but people are actually waiting indoors. And whenever the bus pulls up, the doors open and people can board the bus, which is a very good solution for a climate like this. I really appreciate that, and it's also really easy to navigate. They have different bay numbers, and each bay number has its own set of routes that pull up at that bay. So once you know which bay you need to go to, they have signs, you can figure that out, then it's pretty straightforward. This bus is off service. I see lots of MON buses. It seems like a popular brand here in Singapore. Very nice. You can see in the distance people are boarding another bus. If you happen to know what the difference is between the different colors for buses, is it because of different bus companies or is it because of something else? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'm kind of curious because I see some gray buses, some white, yellow and purple, no, white, purple and red buses, and